Hi, Leo. This is Moonpie doing your love reading for the end of April. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, cards. Let's get started. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and codependency. Well, what a great way to start a reading. Okay, so Leo, you're dealing with someone who is an addict or has addictive personality or addiction behaviors that causes someone to be deceptive and false in this connection. And you need to make a decision about this. Okay, Leo, you need to make a decision about this thing because, like, to see clearly, right? To clearly decide what you want because you may have had a hunch. You may have had like some kind of idea or something was going on and with somebody that you've been connecting with. But I don't know. It just kind of felt like a little hard to see it because your heart and your head were like telling you 2 different things. So it feels like the end of April is really going to be a time for you to get clarity and figure out like what you want. Do you want to keep going with this person or are you just ready to shut the door on this? Okay, so let's take a look and see what the energy is playing out here going forward for you for the end of April. All right, spirits, please give us this energy for the end of April for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. King of Cups, here we go again. Cancer had that as well. Okay, King of Cups, it's center of your reading. So generally, this is usually Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's always somebody who is very emotionally stable in the fact that the things that they feel inside, up and down, but they keep a tight lid. Like this person's a very emotional person, but they keep a tight lid on their emotions, like all emotions. Okay, the King of Cups is usually someone in the upright who is like a good father, a good parent, but they just don't share how they feel normally. It's different from like the Knight of Cups, who's just out there with his emotions and admiration and, like a younger type of watery sign. But the older watery sign, or this person just, even if they're not older, they appear this way. They just, you never know what they're thinking or feeling is kind of how I feel. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's a real challenge for this person to communicate or talk, at least at this time. Okay. It would be a real benefit for them to be honest and, for them to open up and be honest and tell you what's going on. But there's a lot of hiding. And, you might view this person as being very codependent and, deceitful in a lot of ways, keep a lot of secrets, Leo. So it's a real challenge to get this person to talk, or it's a real challenge to get them for you to like overcome these issues. It's hard for them to even overcome their emotional blocks, right? Because the reason why the King of Cups keeps his emotions such tight lid on it is because he is so super sensitive, feels everything deeply. Now, does it have to be a water sign? No. I mean, I think anybody who's running with codependency issues has that problem. They either just cannot handle their emotions and they're all over the place with them, or they keep them hidden very hard. Now, usually, well, I'm not going to go into psychological stuff. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just going to leave it here that it's a real challenge to have like a conversation, to overcome problems, to communicate, have victory in communication, to solve issues, to solve problems with this person, because they don't share anything. So you kind of like, I don't know what's this person's thinking or feeling. So here's the 8 of Wands. So I feel like this person wants to communicate with you at the end of the month. Like they do have all this passionate energy for you, and they do, it feels to me like, their emotions are hidden, but their passions run them. So kind of like you see them chasing after their goals and their dreams and their wishes, or even you at times. But because they don't share their emotions, you're like, well, all right, I see that you're passionate about me, but like, do you love me? Like, what is this? Is it just sex? Like, what's the deal? Okay. Why are you always chasing after me, but, there's no emotional connection, or you don't share how you feel, or you hold back your feelings for me. So it doesn't make any sense. So it leaves you like kind of confused. And that's where the deception card comes in, where there's an energy of like, are you wearing a false self mask? Are you like a narcissist or something? Like, what is the issue? Yeah. You've got like some kind of like final decision you need to make here about this person. What's crowning? 10 of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like, so far, it seems to me what this person's energy is, they want that happy family. They want to have that passionate connection with you, but they don't want to tell you how they feel. Okay. And it's because I feel like, to be honest with you, they feel very deeply for you. They do, but they hide it. That's them wearing the false self mask, because either they don't like to feel vulnerable, or they're afraid of how they feel, or they feel that they will just turn in the reverse, the King of Cups, and become extremely codependent. They may even have like somewhat of an addiction to you in some way. They hide their codependency. They hide the fact that, if they really opened up and let you know how, because the depth of their feelings, it's very, very deep, like into the darkest, blackest part of the ocean, the depth, the deepness, very, very deep feelings. Really hard for them to express that, because they don't even understand how they feel themselves. So they just say, keep a lid on it, and their passions drive them. But their passions do come from a sense of emotion, a place of emotion. It's just that it's a lot easier to physically do something for this person than it is for them to emotionally do something, to communicate on a deep emotional level. I want to see what the energy of the past was with this person. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, always in a state of not knowing, always in a state of confusion, wondering whether or not to invest, how to do things. I feel like this person just kind of rides by their intuition. They really don't, they think first before they say or do things. It just kind of comes up, that energy. And I feel like you and this person were always in this, right on the edge of moving forward or staying put in the past. There was always like an opportunity to move forward and put the effort into this connection, but it felt kind of like a stuck energy, because 7 of Pentacles is very contemplative energy. It's like no movement, thinking. So let's see going forward. Okay, Queen of Cups. Wow. So that's you. That's you and your person. Doesn't matter what sign you are. There's similarity between the two of you. I think going forward, you're dumping your emotions, and I feel like that has part of the decision that you're going to have to make. Not pouring out your emotions to this person, but just basically saying, I have nothing left for them. And I don't think it's that you don't have feelings left for them, because you're sitting in a pool of your emotions. It's just that I feel like you're not going to carry them around in this cup anymore to offer to them, at least going forward in this month, at the end of the month. Right? Because I feel like you've done so much of emptying your feelings, or dumping your feelings and your emotions and how you feel in this person. And you're just kind of, I see you just being drained, I just see you being like sitting in your emotions, but at the same time, not offering them to this person anymore, just not giving anything anymore. Let's see what's the energy here. The 6 of Wands, yeah. So you're in a victory state of mind, definitely. Because I feel like you're going to make this decision to move on. That's what I feel like you're going to do. This person offers all the passion, and they offer like they can offer the financial stability and the passion, but they can't communicate how they feel about you, or communicate their emotions towards you in this connection. And you know what? Relationships, that's part of it. There has to be an emotional communication. It has to happen. And, ladies, we have to have that, you know? And if have been with someone who's really like, I'm crazy about you, I'm passionate about you, I love to be with you physically and intimately, and here's money for your car insurance and take care of this and that. No, and those are good things, but you love someone and you want to connect on an emotional, intimate level with this person, and they can't seem to do it. And it feels to me like going forward, you're going to make the decision just to be done, because you may have become codependent. You may have been deceiving yourself in this connection with this person, trying to get their love or trying to get them to talk or express how they feel. Okay. So yeah, I see you. Two of Pentacles here. Your life comes into balance. This is external. So I really feel like you just get into this meditative state. You pray. You bring peace back into your life. It's very positive because you're moving away. This is a card of balance. This is a card of balancing your emotions. Okay. Leveling them out. And the opportunity provides itself for you at the end of this month when you get rid of all this up and down emotional stuff with this person, filling in the gaps you've been trying to figure out. Well, they act like this, so that must mean they love me, or they pay for this, so they take care of that, so that must mean they care. But you never really heard I love you, or you never really heard like affectionate expressions of love from this person. And you're done giving it to get it, right? You're done loving them to get the love back. So I feel like by doing that, emptying your cup and just kind of like purging yourself of these emotions and the codependency that may have been created, and possibly the addiction with this person. Like sometimes people can become addicted to someone who does not express how they feel. You can become addicted to trying to get them to talk. That happens a lot. And that's a form of codependency. And I feel like then you kind of pull your energy back and balance yourself. You get off this emotional roller coaster, because it is an emotional roller coaster created within you, because this person's giving you everything but that. So you're up and down, up and down. All right, let's see. Knight of Cups. Yeah. See, that's what you want them to. Remember I was saying earlier about the Knight of Cups. The King of Cups is not the Knight of Cups. You're hoping that this person will come forward and express how they feel. The Knight of Cups is all about that. He expresses his emotions. And that's what you're wanting. You fear that they're not going to do that. But like, oh, this is heavy duty stuff for you, Leo. When isn't it, right? Wow. You have the Ace of Cups as the outcome. Oh. And the Devil. Well, that just figures. Okay. Capricorn energy there. So you have water energy and Capricorn energy playing out here for some of you. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you what, Leo, this person, they are going to come forward with their emotions, but you got to be very careful with this. This person feels a very strong attachment, a very strong bond to you. It seems like they give everything else. Not much in the way of intellectual conversation, or I don't want to say that. Expressing their emotions through thoughts and communicating, not much of that. But I feel like the Ace of Cups is here with the Devil. I feel like this person is going to actually do that. They're going to come forward. The opportunity is going to play out with the emotional aspect. The Ace of Cups is like a blessing. It's grace. It's a new potential new start with a connection. It's like a blessing is how I feel. Like you're going to get your blessings, but this Devil card that sits on top of that, I don't know if it's the same person or it's somebody new coming through, but you might have like a bullseye on you somewhere. You may not have your healing yet, or you may start healing and, moving away from this connection. And that Devil energy is like, nope, you're staying with me, whether it's that person or just the energy still surrounding you, and trying to heal that and get away from that. Because the Devil can represent addictions, codependency, deception. Yes, yes, yes. I think for some of you, there's going to be a really hard time getting away from this person because it feels to me like they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to go. They're not going to let you go. And I think that's why you keep making this decision over and over again to walk away. You walk away, and then they reach out to you, and with this Eight of Wands energy, with this passion, this Cupid's arrows, this, all that stuff going on. And then they're going to provide and take care of things. And then maybe you cave a little bit. I don't know. Maybe some of you might be this might be a return of the similar cycle over and over again. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So really I just see you trying to get balance and peace in your life. Reflection, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. You definitely, I see you here. Oh, this is your soulmate. Your soulmate's already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest. So that's what I kind of feel like too. It is a soulmate, but it's a tumultuous connection. And you have to keep taking breaks from this person, I feel, because it just runs you down. You have to keep taking breaks. You make a decision. It may just be for you at the end of the month or going forward for however long you need to take a look at what's going on with you right now, reflect on this, and take a little bit of a break from this connection again for a little while. It may just be, it's a very short snapshot of what's going forward. But there's some stuff going on, I guess, that I don't know, you got to trust your intuition. Yep. Okay, Leo, take care. I'll talk to you soon.